Hi all, today Phonorain is presenting you the Samsung Wave 2. It's a successor of the original Wave down here. Hardware-wise, the two handsets are completely identical. 1 GHz Hummingbird chipset, 512 MB of RAM, 2 GB of ROM for installing applications. Design-wise, they are very similar. Same metal chassis with the same opening, diamond shaped here for the 5 megapixel cameras with LED flash. And the main difference is the screens. 3.7-inch super clear LCD on the Samsung Wave 2 and 3.3-inch Super AMOLED here on the original Wave. Also, the menu key underneath the screen on the Samsung Wave is diamond shaped and it's protruding a little bit, whereas here it's flat and of different shape. The original Wave has a screen that is a tad recessed, as you can see here, in both ends, whereas on the Samsung Wave 2 it's completely flush with the surface in the front. Let's examine the differences between the two screen technologies. The colors on the Samsung Wave are much more saturated than the ones on the Samsung Wave 2, which can be expected considering the screen technologies. Also, the Super AMOLED screen keeps the colors and the brightness almost unchanged at different angles, whereas on the Samsung Wave 2 they degrade quickly with changing of the angle, which is typical for LCD displays. But it's bright enough, the resolution is decent, 480 by 800 pixels, so we don't have complaints from the fact that Samsung didn't put a Super AMOLED screen on the Wave 2. It's battling its own supply issues with AMOLED screens, so that's understandable. Since the screen is bigger though, it's much more comfortable to hold the handset if you have bigger hands, and it has grown in size, of course. It's thicker than the original Wave, as you can see on the left. It's wider and taller, but as we said, the larger size makes it more comfortable for people with bigger hands. The differences software-wise are not big. On the original Wave we have the first edition of Samsung's own mobile operating system, Butter, whereas on the Samsung Wave 2 we have the latest edition, 1.2. Let's see if there are any differences. Butter 1.2 doesn't bring many visual differences compared to the previous versions, so we'll just walk you through quickly. Very smooth kinetic scrolling. There's social network integration, uniform book. The main difference that Butter 1.2 brings is the swipe-like keyboard. As you can see, it's pretty capable, although we're not trying too hard. Otherwise, the applications are the same in terms of functionality and looks as in the first version of Butter that's present on the original Samsung Wave. What sets Butter apart is a lot of things that you need third-party apps for in the other operating systems are integrated here. For example, there's song recognition built in directly into the music player. It supports the FLAC format, and the video player supports DivX and XVAD right out of the box, which can be set for many other handsets or